Welcome back in YouTube. Today we're going to be talking about the Wavelink software that comes with the Wavelink microphone. Remember guys, if you like the content you see here, hit that like and subscribe and the notification bell so you can find your way back. Also, you can leave comments in the bottom to let me know what you'd like to see next. The Wavelink software that comes with the Wavelink microphone is excellent for anybody to use, not just streamers. The software allows you to separate all of your audio sources and control the volume output to yourself and to your stream. First, let's talk about how to install the program. Go to elgato.com and go to the download section. You're going to select the Wave microphone that you have and what device you're putting it on. You're going to scroll down and you'll be able to download the Wavelink software right here. When you first open the software up, you're only going to see the Elgato Wave microphone and the Select New. From here, we'll click on the drop down for the Elgato Wave microphone. You can change the name to something easier to recognize, and then you have the dial function. The input gain is how loud your microphone is, and the output volume is your headset controller if you plug your headset into the back of the microphone itself. You can also see here that it has an output volume slider, an input gain slider, and then a mixer if you have your headphones plugged in. Now that we got the basics of the microphone covered, if you look on the front panel, on the left side is what you hear. On the right side is what Stream hears. If there is a line through it, that means that audio source will not be heard by the selected party. If you look at the bottom, you can see the monitor mix, which is your audio, and the stream output, which is Stream's audio. Inside the monitor mix, you'll want to select your primary source of audio. Now let's talk about adding different audio sources to your panel. If you hit the plus button on the empty channel, it's going to give you options at the top of what to add. I only have aux 2, as I already have the rest of mine selected up here. Each of these panels operate like the microphone. The left side is what you hear, the right side is what Stream hears. You can get your stream volume set so it sounds good on stream every single day, and then you can adjust your volume for what you're doing. If you're playing Call of Duty, where you need to hear every small detail, you can turn it up so you can hear everybody's footsteps. If you're playing something like Rocket League, where you're just hearing the cars driving by, you can turn it down so it's not overpowering the rest of your audio. Alright, let's talk about setting up these panels. If you click on the top right hand side here, the three little lines, it's going to open up the Windows App Preferences. Now that we're in App Preferences, on the left hand side it's going to show you all of your apps that are open. You're going to have two different selections for each app. The top one is going to be which panel you want to select in the Wavelink mixer, or wherever you want the audio to go. If you want it to go directly to your TV or directly to your headset, that'll be in here as well. The bottom one is going to be for the microphone. If you look in here, the Wavelink FX is going to be the microphone that allows you to use your noise gate and your sound suppression. If you do not want to use those for the default mic, you can just select mic in and it will let you use the raw mic without having any of the extra settings. Now let's go ahead and set up the basics. We're going to set up the voice chat first. So I'm going to go to Discord. I'm going to select my Wavelink voice chat panel, and then I'm going to select my Wavelink microphone FX because that's what I use for my Discord chatting. If you scroll down, you're going to find your game that you have open. I currently have Rocket League open. I'm going to select Wavelink game, and then I'm going to select my Wavelink FX microphone because that's what I use for my in-game chat. You will have to set this up for each individual game you're playing if you're on PC. This is where it's a little bit different for the people that stream from console. If you're streaming from console, you will select your capture card audio for your game source. Now let's dig a little bit deeper into these panels. If you go to the Microsoft Edge, I have it selected to Wavelink browser. This is what I would pull up if I want to stream something on a web browser, and they can be able to hear the audio. I play my music, however, on Google Chrome. I have it selected as the Wavelink music panel, and if you go back to the Elgato page, you can see that I have it muted to stream. This is so I can listen to any music while I'm playing video games, and I don't get marked for DMCA on stream. Now what you'll do is finish going through your app and preferences, and you'll finish setting up each one of these panels. When you get back to the Elgato Wavelink, is where you'll start doing your mixing. As I said before, the left side is what you hear, the right side is what Stream hears. That also goes for the bottom here. The top line is what you hear, the bottom line is what Stream hears. If you see the ear on the right hand side over here, the green box is what you're hearing. You can select the other side and be able to hear what Stream is hearing so you can hear the different volume levels and see how it sounds to you. This is a really nice feature to have in case you don't have somebody that you can trust to get on your stream and help you sort your audio out. You can just click on the little ear and then you can adjust all of the right side volumes to what you think the level should be on your stream. Once you get that done, then you can go ahead and go back to your side, and then you can start sorting out your audio. There are a few other options on here. At the top of each panel, you'll be able to click on the 2 brackets, and when you do that, you can adjust the volume to both sides at the exact same time. So if you want to bring the volume down for your game, for you and stream both, you can make that adjustment all in one motion without having to do each line separately. Each individual panel also has audio effects that you can add to them. You can download these plugins by clicking on the plus button and going to get more audio effects. I currently have the Regate plugs put in, and this allows you to have noise suppression, EQ changing, a noise gate, and a few other things. You can mess around with these. We might show them off in a later video. As far as inputting the audio over into your OBS or your Streamlabs, you'll see where the stream output is labeled as Stream Mix. If you open up your OBS or Streamlabs, for OBS, go to Settings on the bottom right. You're going to go into Audio, and then your mic auxiliary audio is going to be labeled Wave Link Stream. This will pull all of your audio from the mixer into your stream. And we will cover a full OBS setup in a later video that I will link here in the top corner. Hopefully this video was enough of an instructional to get you set up and going with your Wavelink microphone and start enjoying all the benefits that it has. If you'd like to see more, don't forget to come on back and check out the channel and see what other videos we have coming in.